Welcome back, breeders. It's time to induct a new member to the new breed. CM Punk. Let's go. I love how I just had this on my desk. Obviously, I'm a huge CM Punk fan. But yeah. I'm John.
When don't you have about four figures at your immediate beck and call?
I don't know.
It's probably
But
about 20 on your desk.
about 50. Um, but yes, I am joined by Ash. For one more match and watching Walford. And we are going to bring you the Italy edition of uh, ECW. I was going to say one more match of ECW. This is the Italian edition. The venue is Dutch Forum. I just wanted to mention that. That sounds like a funny place. It's Dutch Forum. That's the venue. And yeah, we open ECW. The new breed is obviously Matt Striker, Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon, I was going to say Karen Thorne. It's not Karen Thorne.
Karen Tarn. I don't
Kevin
understand this fucking vampire guy.
Kevin Thorne and Ariel, and they basically Elijah Burke goes, "Hey guys, welcome the new member CM Punk." Now I will say, when you watch wrestling for how long we've been watching, for me, roughly 13 years, and for us I would give an estimate of 15 years,
Probably
roughly.
roughly, yeah.
Uh, um, you would know that a Vince Russo special will be coming up, but not in this episode, but definitely in the next episode. A Vince Russo special. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I swerve. And they basically bring Punk out, and Punk's like, "Yeah, I'm not giving my reasons to why I joined the new breed." So now he's turning on him because obviously he's not giving the reasons why he joined. But I'm here to bring up the new breed. I'm here to join the faction. And then RVD comes out and goes, "Listen, man, I don't know why he's Bray Wyatt, but Vince obviously, RVD, for a side note, can cut a promo. It's just Vince, man,
Yeah.
you're a stoner. So just do what stoners do. Just say, whatever, man, whatever. Totally rad, dude. It's just that token, like, stoner stuff you'd get RVD to say. And RVD basically says,
I mean, he's not entirely wrong, is he? Like,
no, no, no. But RVD can cut a decent promo. It's the problem. It's just the fact in
yeah.
WWE for like 5 years straight. Went right. So you're a stoner. Yes. Do the funny stoner voice. And he comes out and he's like, "Punk, why'd you turn on them, Punk? Why'd you turn on me? You could have been a part of the originals. You would have fit in. But no,
Why
you had."
tell me you can turn me on?
Why do I imagine he's doing the fucking, what's the actor from The Office where he looks into the camera, the fucking the John Krasinski, where he just looks into the camera after saying that. But yeah, they just say, "Why'd you turn on us?" Blah 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 blah. Basically saying, "I want to fight a member of the new breed, Elijah Burke," and obviously Elijah Burke is scared shitless of RVD. And Punk goes, "I'll fight you," but Elijah Burke goes, "I'll actually fight you, mate."
No,
Uh,
no, I'll fight you.
my
Oh, I
dad,
will.
my dad will
Whoa,
bat.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say you were allowed the delicious Rice Krispie cakes. Those are mine. You just said you don't like Rice Krispies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say I didn't like them.
uh,
I didn't like them last time.
Obviously, the famous thing is his dad would batter his dad. But obviously,
Exactly.
if it was RVD, his dad would outsmoke his dad. So
I mean, Elijah Burke and CM Punk would be in some mad, like, buddy cop, like, stepbrothers scenario.
but
Completely different
I
circumstances.
I've told the story before, but one of my favorite CM Punk podcast clips or interview clips before he returned in like 2021. So this was when he was on hiatus. Was obviously this might have been before he went on hiatus, but he sat down and obviously the interviewer, because obviously you want to ask a wrestler, who's the worst wrestler you've ever wrestled, and obviously you're expecting him to go right back. He just looks at the camera and goes, "Anyone ever hear of Elijah Park? One of the worst people I've ever wrestled." It's what I think of when I see Elijah Park. I just think of that CM Punk just going, "Anyone ever hear of Elijah Park?"
I
Because
mean, even watching TNA 2010, he's still not that good.
no,
Like,
no,
he doesn't need to be because it's fucking 20, it's the mid 2000s.
yeah, work rate's not a thing
Um,
really, unless you're a main eventer. Slightly. Um, oh no, what is? over back.
Or at least Batista never heard of it.
Yes, I love how my PC went, "No, I'm cutting this out," and then just all I heard was, "At least Batista didn't hear it." Yeah, very Batista. Even though I'm a big Batista fan as
I like
well.
Batista. His team sound as fuck.
Oh yeah, he seems.
He just wasn't a good wrestler throughout 90% of his career.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But I even think Batista would. I think Batista would even admit he wasn't a good wrestler. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
I
I
f-
don't know why he got good later on. That's the weird bit.
just I guess he wanted something to prove.
To be fair, I guess it just kind of turned around, right? Where the match kind of templates shifted up a bit more,
Well, the thing is,
which I'm gonna blame as the fucking Undertaker Triple H fucking end of an era match where they did the fucking, you know, probably Johnny Gargano's favorite match, isn't it? Fucking loves all those kickouts.
yeah, every indie
The
wrestler
fucking
see.
tourist trap of wrestling. Go, whoa! He's kicked out 7 tombstones. Whoa! So, yeah, great.
One of my
And look, it's fine when Taker and fucking Triple H did it at that WrestleMania. It's not fine
28.
on every single black and gold NXT show where it's like, and we're all gonna do it. It's like, why?
I do love that. I do love
What's
that.
the difference? These guys have muscle. They can lift each other and throw them.
I do love how
But
this is
yeah,
a
great.
running bit of just you hating on modern wrestling. Just the Undertaker Triple H special. But to
Yeah,
be fair,
it's not even that. To be fair, it's lessened a lot in the
yeah,
last
yeah,
couple of
I
years. To be fair.
understand. It's just funny in my eyes. It, I do mostly agree
I
with
mean,
you.
right now it's kind of. I mean, to be fair, it's mostly just because the Young Bucks aren't tag champs currently. So,
You need something to
Carl
keep us
Fletcher
up.
is one of the biggest like offenders of this though.
I mean,
Where just like, oh, the match should end now, and 10 more minutes. What?
I mean, he did take a tombstone on the apron and then kicked out of like two, so it's understandable.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's why we're making Ash watch a 4-hour AEW pay per view, so he can
You
complain.
say that, but I'd even half consider it at some point. A
Yeah,
part of me wants to watch it from the start and see
uh,
like the humble beginnings, but just to see it all like sketched out, to see all the
ooh.
dumb ideas, like the fucking nightmare, like what was Brandy's fucking Brandy and fucking Awesome Kong cutting off women's hair,
Yeah, the Nightmare Factory, I
the
believe.
fucking Dark Order with their weird fucking weird orgy vibes.
Yeah, and then obviously in 2021, Cody ended racism, so
True,
ooh, he did end racism. And
never been the
also,
same again.
and then obviously you have this Shaq moment, where Shaq is obviously in the ambulance and then he just disappears. So some
I
fun.
say that obviously, I don't think I'd get along very well.
No, no, I'd say you get to the first pay per view and you'd be like, why did I fucking watch this?
To be fair, it probably wasn't 7 hours long.
It probably was only three, to be fair. Yeah, probably.
They just didn't have all the talent yet.
Yeah, like Chris Jericho's not going
Say
for
that I'm
15
not
minutes.
even that much of an AEW hater. I'm just not really, you know. I can respect when the companies aren't for me. I don't really like WWE. Don't really like AEW, but I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not biased either way.
And
Both
just
have their very clear issues.
so I know this might date a little bit, but on the 15th of the first, apparently the Royal Rumble, I'm not going to name the country, but whatever it's filmed, apparently the stadium's got built, which is interesting. That could just be bullshit, but if that's true, that's so funny to me that the stadium's got built. But I will get back to ECW now, guys. Okay.
They should have got the real contractor, Mohammed bin Building. It's not been doing it, has he? It's not been doing shit, has he? Horrendous joke. Terrible. Terrible.
Fucking hell, mate. Piggy, you can't wear the turban, but I will name one of the most famous terrorists possible.
No, no, no. It's just a name.
Sorry, what? It's his brother, is it? It's his brother. It-
Well, no, it's just I'm pretty sure the old crown prince is Mohammed bin Salman.
oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry,
Just a shitty
sorry.
little Saudi Arabia name joke.
Yeah, sorry.
Not naming fucking terrorists.
He's a.
Shows what you fucking see him as. And it's all getting edited out.
and it's all staying in. We're not getting.
Like, I'm fine.
Yeah, all right.
Just made a shitty little name joke.
Back to ECW. If they're reining in Saturday, we can't be making fun of South. They will own us one
I'm not
day.
making fun of them. They
Um,
didn't build the stadium themselves.
yeah, they got fucking handy mandy to build it. But back to ECW. So yeah, RVD challenges Elijah Park, and throughout the entire show, you will see CM Punk. So for instance, he goes up to Matt Striker going, Matt Striker, seen your dick pic online. Nice cock. But also the new breed is shit, isn't it? Should break up from the new
New
breed.
the new breed's quite like a chode, really. You know, it's not not entirely played out. Not the longest, but you know, it's fairly substantial.
And then I'll do what I'll go through what he says to Marcus Pavone coming on after their match. But up first is Little Guido or Nunzio because they are in Italy taking on Snitsky, and then obviously Snitsky beats this.
Nitsky.
Yeah, he beats the shit out of Snitsky beats the shit out of Little Guido. I was gonna say Nunzio beats the shit out of Snitsky, but even in
I'm
07,
amazed. Honestly, I'm amazed that fucking Nunzio still has a job. Like,
he's got.
he's not had to do anything in fucking months.
I mean,
Like, like obviously, I bet the ECW guys aren't on that big salaries, but I bet they're still making some good change.
I I like to believe. Do you remember like the running joke that Stokely Hathaway had? I forget what his name was in WWE. I think it was Malcolm Bivens or some shit.
Malcolm Bivens, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously he did a running joke where he said that if you don't want to be fired from WWE, go to NXT UK. But obviously the joke I'd have is at this time, if you don't want to be fired, just go to ECW and you won't be fired.
Yeah.
No one will give a shit that you're there. Um,
I
or you'll
I
just
mean,
leave.
nobody, the person who books the show doesn't even give a shit.
And he's
He's
gonna
decided that the roster's so garbage, I'm gonna be world champion. Spoilers.
and he's gonna vacate that belt in a couple of weeks after he wins it. But yes,
Thank fuck.
he's not on this show. Is that guy? So we don't give a trigger warning. Well, he is, but he's only in like a video package, so he's not really there. Which is weird. He was at Raw. You think he'd be at ECW to build his own fucking match for the following week on
I
Backlash?
like how you give trigger warnings for fucking Vince McMahon, but you don't give trigger warnings when we talk about Chris Benoit.
I will eventually when we get deeper into the fucking year. Don't worry.
Like, yeah, but we still know what he did now.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I know. I will give trigger warnings. Don't worry, I will. When his entire,
I don't give a shit. It's the wrestling channel, who cares?
I will though. Just for people when I do mention him, I will give a trigger warning. But yes, he's not on this. But yeah, Snitsky defeats Nunzio. Snitsky, and then the Sandman and Tommy Dreamer take on Kevin Thorne and Marcus Carbon. I thought Marcus Carbon was going to win this match, but he didn't.
No.
Um, the
Are you
Sandman.
guys not enjoying it? This is about the 7th week in a row that I like. We took a long ass break from watching ECW. The long ass break wasn't enough to make fucking the new breed versus the originals any less boring. Like, we've not seen them wrestle in about 9 months, but it's always the same shit.
Yeah. And the new breed lose after a shitty finish by Dreamer, where he grabs the rope and the ref counts the count to three, and counts to two, and then rings the bell. So we have the Italian screw job on
Yeah,
one.
they screwed the new breed, but then they would try to re-show it and act like it wasn't fucked up, but it was.
Yeah, but we go backstage and CM Punk basically goes up to both Marcus and Kevin, and there you go, and goes, "Hey, Monty, you are an alpha male." He is an alpha male. Hey, Kevin, you're a vampire. Erigel, you're also a vampire. Maybe you should break away from the new breed. And then Elijah Park is kind of watching this, like, please no. This is the only thing I have, guys. Please don't ruin it for me. Please, I need this. This is my job, guys. And then CM Punk discusses, "Well, what's the problem, Elijah?" And Elijah's like, nothing. And then we go to that match, Rob Van Dam versus Elijah Park. And
Pretty garbage.
it's pretty garbage, but it's the longest match. It goes for 9 minutes and 53 seconds. I felt all 9 minutes 53 seconds. Um, and then CM Punk basically throws the chair in after the referee's knocked down, and he throws a chair and gives it to. He slides it in, and he's supposed to give it to Elijah. When RVD ends up catching it, and then whacks Elijah, and then wins the match. And then Punk comes in, and it's like, "I'm sorry, Elijah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm so sorry, mate." And then Elijah's like, "Fuck off, mate, please. Fuck off." And that's where we end ECW 145. We're 5 episodes away from the 150th edition of ECW. So yeah, um,
Are we?
yeah, we're on 145. This is the 145th anniversary episode of ECW. So
What, WWE ECW?
yeah, yeah. I don't know if
Oh.
it's the 145th episode, but in my podcast title, it's the 45th episode.
Yeah, but where's the 100 come from?
Oh yeah, why did I mention 100? It's
Where's
45.
the 100 come from?
It's the 40. Sorry, it's the 45th one, not 100. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. Uh, Another unremarkable show. I still don't know why the fuck it was taped in Italy. But I guess they were there for the Raw, and they, I'll be, hey, spend $200. Probably not $200. That's current prices. Just spend some money and see Santino win the IC title,
Hold,
which is still a fun spot. But yeah, another unremarkable episode of WWE CW.
hold on. I want very, very quickly, if I can find out like SmackDown. Uh, oh my God, where can I find it?
I already
Uh,
tell you ain't doing all that. So I'm just gonna stem the bleeding before you spend the next 10 minutes racking your brain. But yeah, pretty garbage episode of ECW. Nice it was in Italy. Nice to see Santino. Kind of cool to see that that's happening. But yeah, just ultimately pretty just nothing episode really, and that's kind of I just I understand the idea, but you could just tell that Vince didn't watch a fucking lick of ECW and didn't give a fuck and just went, my way is the right way. Therefore, this will be popular. But I don't know. It just felt like at this point it's just a thing of spite. But the weird thing is that they're such a big business that they're just, they're still paying all these fuckers salaries. I don't give a fuck, but it's just weird.
I pulled up the SmackDown from April 20th in Italy. Are you ready for this
Hmm.
card? So the dark match is Jimmy Wang Yang versus Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Um,
Nice.
which is I believe just Sheamus, right? And then you have
Yeah.
Batista.
Yes.
You have Batista versus Finlay. Batista wins, by the way. The Hardys, Jeff and Matt, and Chris Benoit defeat Trigger one, by the way, Chris Benoit, Java, Gregory, and MVP. In 11 minutes, 12. First match was 8 minutes and 19 seconds. Then you have Deuce and Domino, which is a great tag team, take on Brian Kendrick and Paul London, and they defeat them to win the tag team championship. Kane defeats Dave Taylor and William Regal, and in the main event, The Undertaker defeated Mr. Kennedy. What a shit episode. what a fucking what a fucking Kane versus Dave Taylor and William Regal. Who the fuck is booking that? I know he's booking it, but still, what the fuck? And I have to watch
Horrendous.
Backlash. I have to watch Backlash the following after, not after this one, but after the next ECW. I was
I'm gonna turn into fucking Joey Styles the next pay per view I have to watch. Next pay per view. I was I wasn't good enough to review back. No, I just went. I'm not watching that shit. Fuck you.
I'm not good enough to review
Review it by
Backlash.
yourself. Frick.
Yeah, but you're gonna miss the Undertaker versus Batista in a
I
last
don't
man
fucking
standing
care.
match.
We've already seen it before. It's garbage.
Yes, but it's Batista. He does the funny, it's Batista.
I don't care.
Okay, fair enough. But join us next week for the go home show. Backlash. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.